Okay, welcome to this channel. This will be pinned, and it's going to be kind of a longer video so you guys can understand what this is really all about. So you see Kyle Money 2025. I know it's going to seem like I'm just going to talk about money, but attracting money and getting money into your life isn't always simple 1 + 1 = 2. There's a lot of underlying energy that goes behind it. And I'm going to go over that as well in this channel. No, it's not too spiritual woo-woo. Like this chart here is very important to give you kind of a focal point, because when you're up here in the chart, you literally attract more money, but I'm going to make it very practical for you so that it doesn't seem too out of your reach. When I first started, it was extremely weird because I had come from a poor background. I didn't know any of this stuff. I didn't know any skills. And it took me a really long time to figure it all out and put it all together in a cohesive package so I can actually execute on these tasks every day. So let's go back to like school, right? When you go to school, you have work that they give you in class, then you take it home. You have homework, then you give it to be graded, etc., right? That's not how this works. The market will tell you if you're successful or not by not buying your shit or buying your shit. So the very first step is to take the right approach, which is what this channel is supposed to be about, cutting out fat and fluff and just going over the real logistics of how to put this all together. And I'm talking off the cuff here. I don't have a script or anything, so it's maybe a little bit janky. So I will have a written guide that will be posted on Instagram that will have like the step-by-step thing that I did, but I'm going to go way deeper with video because it's a lot more personable. But I'll have all that on my threads. You should be able to click on my threads account through Instagram, and you'll be able to follow along because I will be updating that. I actually put together a whole action plan for that. And I'm going to be taking the screenshots and posting them here so you guys can use them. So what is the plan for this? Well, I want to have a book and a course, but those are only if you don't want to spend hundreds of hours scouring YouTube, and because once I tell you what to do, you're going to go and look other places. That's just what everyone does. That's what I did. And it's natural. But the course will be there so you can just go 1, 2, 3 and go through it again in a focused and cohesive package. So you're not just stumbling. Because the issue with most people is they can't get past step number 1 or 2 because they're so inundated with information and they cannot focus. All right, think about the magnifying glass, in the sun, right? So that's what this channel is going to be about. Okay, I'm going to try to keep fat out of it as much as possible so you guys don't get too lost. And I will try to answer questions, but that's what the book and course will be for. And they will not be expensive. I can't stand people who spend who charge like $1,500 for a course. Now, if anybody wants my time, unless you're like a friend of mine or whatever, I'll obviously just talk to you. But if you want my time, I will probably do some sort of like coaching call shit that I actually already do that now. I do a lot of consults now. And I will have a link for all of that in case you guys ever do want that. But if you literally follow what I tell you in this, you will be able to run with it, because I'm going to give you a lot of examples of other people who have built brands and who have built like micro businesses that bring them a couple $1,000s a month or more, because you can obviously build from there. And then, it's really up to you what you want to do with it. Okay. So once you see other people that you even probably already watch, but when I break it down from a producing level and how you can do it, you're going to be surprised with how easy it actually is. It's hard and it's easy at the same time. And I'll make a whole video about that. So anyway, this is the most long-winded welcome of all time, but welcome. And I will go over as much as I can. And this will also be on TikTok as well and YouTube. So if you guys feel more comfortable watching it there, that's fine, because this will be like, it'll be on Instagram. So it might come a little bit weird, but this will be pinned. The welcome will be pinned, and then I'll probably have like something else that's pinned that's kind of like a mega course. So you guys can just see the A, B, C, D and go from there.